back to Good Buddies Outdoors. It's Austin here. Today, I want to tell you about the hunt I had the other night. It was about last week. I went out with one of the best coyote hunters in the state of Pennsylvania. His name's Freddie Frey. He wanted me to test out his thermal optics. I usually just hunt with night vision or red lights, but I wanted to test out the thermal thing that everyone's been talking about. First stand of the night, didn't see much, but we had them howling real close, but they couldn't move. This time of year can get tough. Moon was bright. It's denning season. They can be really challenging. Didn't eat anything there. Called for about an hour. Went to the next set. We went to a very good friend of mine, an Amish friend, and we sat on his property. He has a fairly big property there, and we called for about 15 minutes, and they were howling like crazy. They didn't sound too far, and luckily I had permission on the property over where they were howling from, so we decided to cut the distance so they didn't have to come so far. We cut the distance about 500 yards. We get over there, we're looking with the thermal, bang, there's one there about 150 yards. Freddie Frey smokes it, runs a little bit, eventually dies off. But in the meantime of him shooting that one, he kept scanning and seen another one. So we go ahead and walk over to where that other one was at to see if we can get to stop. We get over there and there's 6 more coyotes in the field. Now unfortunately we couldn't get those to move. It has some good footage. You see how their body actions are. It was just a great time. And I hope you enjoy the show, and thanks for watching. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that show. I know there wasn't much action in it, and I apologize. I just want to give you a little tip here. This time of year, any time of the year, when you hear those coyotes howling and they're not moving, and you feel like, oh, what am I doing wrong? You know, something I'm not calling right or something like that. Sometimes them coyotes are just shy. They don't want to come. They don't want to leave their safe place. So what we do in them situations, we'll actually move on them. Now, make sure you have permission to hunt those other properties, but we will move closer to them. So what we call that is cutting the distance. When you cut the distance like that, it really helps them coyotes feel like, okay, maybe that's something legit. It just triggers something in their mind. You're aggravated, just like bass fishing. If you know, they call it that strike zone, where you flip a jig in there and you land right in front of their face and bang, they hit it. It's the same thing with coyote hunting. When you're calling them and they sound like they're a mile away. Well, what we do is we move on those things. We'll try to find some kind of area where the wind's still good, or crosswind, downwind, just to get those coyotes to feel more comfortable for us to get a shot at them. I'm glad you guys watched the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, I'm in camouflage. I just got back from hunting up there. I got a call that a guy's dog was attacked last night by coyotes, and I just sold my call and my scope. So tonight I was running red lights in my buddy's call. Well, I didn't look at the battery on his call, and his call ended up dying while we had a coyote talking to us. Not saying that we could have killed it, but I think we could have had a chance if the call wouldn't have died. But I hope you guys just enjoy our content, and thank you for sharing, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.